Singular should be used by his entire stripe. We are healed. I told you he loves you. He didn't have to go through that. He loved you. With the first strike, pow, your cancer died. Pow, your blood pressure is gone. Pow, your disease in your heart cleared out. Every artery softened, cleared out. Thank God for science, thank God for medicine, but they cannot do what the stripes can. Sometimes they give you this medicine, but then they tell you you have another problem because of this medicine. So you must take this medicine to counter this problem that this medicine does. Now you gotta have this medicine to counter this problem that medicine. And then they tell about all the contraindications. Are you listening, people? The punishment for our well-being fell on him. The punishment for our well-being fell on him. And by his stripes we are healed. Now, go back to New King James. By his stripes we are healed. Let me just tell you this. The word stripes is kavura. Kavura. Say kavura. Kavura. Okay? Now, kavura means stripe and wound. When I was studying Hebrew, I found out that the word stripes, kavura, not only mean the stripes on his back, but also is a word for fellowship, association. Which kavura are you from? So I checked it out with those in Israel. Until today, they will tell you, which kavura are you from? Which association, which fellowship are you from? Until today, kavura. Kavura has two meanings. Why did God, who created Hebrew, all right, why did God put kavura as stripe as well as fellowship? Go back to 1 Corinthians 10. The cup of blessing which we bless, is it not the intimate participation? This is the Greek koinonia. In Hebrew, kavura. It is, now I found. So for years, now, since I know, go back to Isaiah. Since I know by his stripes we are healed, please understand, his stripes were real. The stripes on his back, by his stripes we are healed. Yes, that's the primary interpretation. But hidden in it, God tells us how to partake of it. God says it's by fellowship with those stripes. For years, my part is I went home from Israel, scratched my head and said, Kavura, by his association. What do? I worship and just fellowship with him? What? Can God just give me a verse in the Bible that says this is fellowship with him? Guess what? I found it in 1 Corinthians, all right? Where it says, taking the cup of blessing is communion with the blood of Christ. You take the bread, it is communion with the body of Christ. Wow! This is how I fellowship the body of Christ. There was strength for my healing. I tell you, if you're sick, you should have a big piece of bread at home. You should have a glass of, I don't recommend wine if you take a lot in a day. Darling, I'm sorry, but Pastor Prince says, I got to take a lot in one day. So I bought this wine. You must understand, it's all for the Lord. It's all for the Lord. And don't give me that nonsense, okay? It's a bad testimony to be drunk, okay? It's a bad testimony. So let me just tell you this. Have a piece of bread. You don't need our cups, okay? You don't need our cups. But Pastor Prince, why you all designed that way? Must it be that way? Forget the cups. It's for convenience purpose. But even a crumb can drive the devil out of that woman's daughter. So it's not how big, how small, okay? It is your revelation of it. So it's not a matter of and by the way, if you're not safe, do not partake of the Lord's Supper. In a while's time, we'll have the Lord's Supper. I thought that today we'll have it at the end. Because your faith, your revelation, when you take it with revelation, something happens.